Hi, and welcome back to another episode, the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are still in 1353, and we are at the royal household. And as you can see, they now have a crypt. I kind of forgot when we had these. I'm like, that's perfect for the royal household. So we've moved the family members that they have lost into the crypt, and then the old Cromwells just got kind of pushed into another corner. So we have Dawson here, who is the monarch currently. I forgot who was, there's a mod for like a bigger window for the family tree, and I need to get that. Okay, his mother was Song, but she never took, um, maybe they weren't married actually, because we can see now marriages and divorces. So he technically would be illegitimate, but the Glimmerbrooks were kind of more, I don't know, a little more whimsy and open. So they recognized him, and because they all died. So yeah, he is now the monarch. And I was kind of like curious on him and Phoenix because Phoenix, she could take over. So he's going to just a moment of silence for I think his mother, for the queen, or not his mother, his grandmother. And then there's also Princess Ray here, and she was not Morgan, who was the king. Not she wasn't his daughter, but he didn't know that. So she's still around and has two infants. One whose head is in the cabinet, Nico, and then we have Robin up here. So we just apparently leave those infants alone. So he does know Phoenix and they have a good relationship. So I think we should see if anything's developed. He hasn't seen her in a while. And like the infants are upset and I don't want to deal with it. So let's go. And while we do that, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. And we are here. So just pause before anything happens. Um, Side note, I'm a little out of it. I was in Savannah, Georgia yesterday, just a day trip, a very, very long day. And so my like body is super stiff from walking for like 6 hours essentially, because I walked everywhere. I got an Uber from the train and then Uber back to the train, and the rest was walking. So my body is feeling it. And it's like 60 outside. Outside feels great. Inside, it's kind of cold, and I was like sweating just before recording, but not like then I got cold, so we had a little blanket today. But I did kind of have a thought is Dawson could invite River and her children back to live at the castle, invite them kind of back out of hiding now that the queen and king are gone. So it's going to depend on, I guess, this meeting and see how. So this is a good start. Phoenix giving him a hug. So if everything goes well, I think he'll invite them back. And then River and Phoenix are going to have to make a decision. Uh, like maybe River doesn't want to go back into the royal life and she's really enjoyed Inniscreen, but maybe Phoenix will want to. So it could be just Phoenix, or she might not at all. Maybe the boys would probably be like super excited. They don't know anything about this royalty. We're gonna change you to your cold weather. No dying right now. Not right now. So we probably should just like all go inside so no one freezes to death. But yeah, so it might be a little bit conflicting for the family. Because River, she did like for a while kind of want to get revenge the way that she and Soren got together. But I don't know, things change and she might be enjoying this more quiet life. I mean, he doesn't know Desmond and Landon, so we... Okay, let's all, like, go inside. Oh, no, let me just change your outfits. Okay, you guys shouldn't be free. I did this not... There, okay, it worked. I'm like, I forgot they just have the same outfit. But there's a royal greeting, so I thought you just introduce yourself, maybe not. I'm guessing it's similar to... Oh, I thought it was gonna be like the proper greeting. That's kind of nice. I'm just trying to think like what kind of ruler he would be. He's clever, good, teasing, and nerdy. So, you know what? He would probably try to bring the family together. Like silly behavior, aw. And he's pretty close to becoming a young adult. And I have updated mods and all that. I've tested them the past couple days. Everything seems to be working fine. So I didn't play the game for like a week after that patch with the new game pack or expansion pack. And yeah, not a fan of some of the decisions with the royalty expansion pack. There was a lot of recycling that happened, like with objects, where it was just modified slightly from like a base game object as essentially just a new swatch. And I'm not a fan of that, so it does make it a little bit easier not buying the pack at this time. Hey, you're getting along with the kids, so let's, check in with your aunt. She's gonna probably be the most important here. You can do some magic. Ooh, should they duel? Here's gonna do a friendly duel. It would be... Oh wait, I did that with Phoenix. Hold on. I meant to do that with River. We can designate as advisor. So I'm gonna give it a little bit and then maybe we'll do that. And it's kind of like not fully part of the family because of public perception, like this princess has been missing for a long time and all of a sudden like her child is almost an adult. Or is she? No, she's still a teen. So it might be just kind of a like stepping stone to being back in the family. Like you're just advising. You're not really taking on all of your royal duties. I like that. So let's do a duel. Just like a friendly duel. Okay, you guys have to like go outside, I think. Never mind. So maybe a little duel. I don't know. So he's going to cook for himself. He's not going to cook for them. Which it would have been nice if they had prepared some food. I wish that was something they did more often, like make food for guests or have like, I want finger food. So he's eaten. Phoenix has kind of just been off. Well, she's out here. She was like down here too. Okay, it's very bouncy. It's like, I love the look of this, but playing it is kind of annoying. So we need to like chat more with River. Maybe some more like diplomatic. I don't know if we have... Oh, we can give her a medal. Yeah, let's see how they feel about living here. Okay, she's like, it's pretty good. Okay, just like bounce. Like she gave like a pretty good answer. Let him use the toilet. Like I haven't been like super welcoming, like making him feel comfortable. Like it's kind of like there's dirty dishes, there's no food. Oh, okay, I think they're playing hide and seek. The kids have been good. Phoenix has kind of been separate. Maybe she's like checking in, like, are we going somewhere? Are we going back to Windenburg? I mean, maybe Phoenix, she could take on Inniscreen and be like the queen of Inniscreen. I don't know. So they have a lot to discuss here. But I mean, everyone's getting along. Like they are all pretty close. But it's just that, yeah, Phoenix hasn't interacted with him at all outside of that initial hug. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna make a decision right now. How much longer? Okay, now Phoenix is cooking. But she's almost an adult. So I think they might wait until she is a young adult. before they decide to enter back into that life. And then she'll make her decision. We'll see who comes along and if she will be an advisor. But with that, I think I want to head to Marcus's because we did not get him and his new wife pregnant, and we need to. At least I don't think, I might have done that off camera. I don't remember. So let's go check in. So while we actually have a loading screen, we are not going to Marcus's. We are going to Agnes's first because she had her baby. So we'll go from one royal family to another. And I'm going to pull up the family tree in a moment, but we actually have two Ashley Freys, and they are not the same person. So we have Ashley, who is Allie's daughter, just became an infant. And then there was another Ashley who, like, goes, it's connected to Agnes, Cash's brother, or Cash's sister's daughter. Yeah. So his niece is also, like, they're a few years apart, but the game, that's how the game did it. Which, I mean, this type of stuff happens. Like, people would name after family members or just use the same names over and over. Just will get confusing. But we have little Amy, and I think we'll keep that name. So we have Lucy and Amy. And they're crown royal. Well, we don't know. I think it should be crown royal. And I also never noticed this before, and I don't know if it's new part of the royalty mod, but they have the House of Hoffman. So Lucy is part of the first generation in the House of Hoffman. Or would she be like second generation? I don't know. And I did give Luce, his mother, she's a Marquess, because I just wanted to give a title to her. Royalty Mom doesn't have all the different titles. Like, I don't think there's like Duke or Duchess. And then we didn't give any to Willem, his stepfather. But Agnes is feeling so much better now that she is not pregnant. And I want to look. So her birthday, technically she should have aged up because she's a triplet. And Anthony already did. But I think, just to keep it easy, I'm going to change her birthday to the same day as Lucy. So there we have Agnes. So it would be like 2 days earlier than the game. So technically tomorrow she could get pregnant, but we're gonna wait. Or should we make it, you know what? Hold on. Delete that. We're gonna make it her birthday tomorrow let's find out if this child survives before I do that. And if she survives. Because if her and Amy survive, we'll age her up tomorrow. And if not, then it'll be when Lucy ages up. So let's do these rolls. So we're very familiar with the birth rolls. Agnes needs to avoid a 1. And she does. And Amy, no 5, 10, 15, or 20. And she survives. So Agnes, you will become a young adult tomorrow. And then you can also get pregnant. And there we go. We have her birthday on the schedule. And nothing really else happening. Cash will be aging up 2 coming up. Perfect. So you guys have a new little baby here. And another girl, but you know, they're Hoffmans. Maybe they will have different roles here in the House of Hoffman in Forgotten Hollow. I mean, he's good, adventurous. He doesn't want any children, but he's also a teen. So maybe in Forgotten Hollow, like, it doesn't have to be the male. I feel like we're probably a little too early for that. Maybe in a future century, but it could happen. I think that would be, if anyone were to do that, would be the Glimmerbrooks, with being spellcasters, that would make sense, but that's all right. And hopefully after you become a young adult, you'll be excited about having children. But it's a very like active community here. I haven't updated the homes yet, I kind of forgot. But Agnes, now that you have survived, you're a little bit annoyed with like this cold weather. We got a pregnant lady walking in the background. Let's go. Oh, Cash likes are complaining. You guys are a match. Let's go and see if Marcus can continue and how get his wife pregnant, or see if she already is. Okay, so we are with Selena and Marcus, and she is making like garden salads for them. She was hungry. But Marcus, I gave him the diplomat career. So he's an intern, doesn't get paid, and needs to get to like level 2 charisma, but he's slow-witted. So I think this is going to be a really big struggle for him. But I think I think he has big dreams. He wants to like elevate his family status. I don't think it's gonna work out, but he's gonna try. So while she's eating, go practice your speech. And then you guys can woohoo. So I still need to go look and find more careers. I know there are like some out there to download that would be more fitting for this time period. So we have like the blacksmith and like beggar careers. And this is the diplomat. I don't think I have my midwife one anymore, but I'm gonna give a few more days to make sure like mods have been updated and that they're working, and see what we can find. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take him a long time to build any skill, essentially. Okay, you haven't made it very far, but your wife is ready. We're gonna also auto lights everything, and let's see. Oh, do you guys not have romance? Oh, you have barely any. I don't think I have it set anymore where they can woohoo. Oh no, there we go. Maybe they just need to be talking to each other? Oh, could you imagine this in real life? You have to wash your clothes and then drag all your wet clothes up here to hang them up. It is a small balcony, so probably not much space to also wash up here, but no, that would be rough. So they are doing well with money, which is probably why he wants to become a diplomat and elevate. He's like, look at us. So why don't you, before you do anything, maybe steep some tea. I have not used that one bit. And then you're gonna come down here and take a pregnancy test. So she can have a nice tea. Is it ready? Yes, pour tea. She have a nice tea that she is pregnant. Yay! There we go. Why don't you have a cup, both of you, and celebrate your successes. And this is like a new kind of like sleepwear or even like bathing that outfit I have for them. So change it up a little bit. Oh yeah, she doesn't want to have babies. Oh, what about Marcus? He's neutral, but she knows it is their duty. So Marcus's life is kind of going pretty well. It is midnight, and he works 6 days a week without getting paid, and I don't know how much he might get paid once he's not an intern. But now they're young, they're starting their lives, and look at so cute. But is there anything? I know Antoinette for Richard, right next door over here. She is also pregnant, but I think she's like more like second trimester. I can check. Okay, Antoinette is in the second trimester, so we will wait on that one. And then same with Anthony and Jade. I'm still not over the last episode and their decision making. But so she would also be like maybe second trimester. So I think we'll go back to the main household and see what we need to do. So we're back in the main household. It's 3 a.m. I have been trying to get these two infants asleep for like 3 hours. And Ula's finally asleep. She's intense. She would not go to bed until she was basically going to pass out. Otto is still like crying in his sleep. And oh, but so we'll be with the main family for a little bit, 7 a.m. Theo is the first awake, got two of the boys up here, and I did move um, Maria in with Heinrich, so she doesn't have to sleep with the infants. But we'll be with them for like the morning, and then the afternoon we'll go to back to Agnes and age up Lucy and Agnes and do more roles. And then Agnes can get pregnant. We also need to get Sophia pregnant because it's I think my plan was the infants are like a day old. We could have done that last episode. Her birthday would have been the day 1354, so about a year, but she's kind of getting behind now on that, and it'll just get pushed out. So my plan was after the next pregnancy, after she gives birth, we age her up. So we should get her pregnant. And I want to stagger the pregnancies between the family members a little bit more, so it's not like everyone like 5 births happen on the same day and then there's like nothing. So we're trying to stagger it. So we'll have like probably there could be like someone giving birth like 4 days in a row. And overnight, not much has happened. So I know like the bypassing the rental unit and my other save where I was kind of testing to make sure nothing was completely broken in my game. Uh, MC did move a sim into an available rental unit, and I'm hoping that works now and it happens in this save. May or may not, but it's fingers crossed. So there were a couple pregnancies. Madeline, George's widow, she's pregnant with, oh no, that's not Allie's husband. That's related to them. Just got confused. So her and Sigrid have a good relationship, so I don't, when Sigrid becomes a teen, she might not kick her out. But anything, so we also have a few age ups, no one in the family, and then I haven't looked at these. Okay, so no one we need to worry about here either. Kayla was Marie's sister-in-law, still having babies. Mary Mordecai was who I used for the plague, who I created, so she's getting in on the action now. Okay, so nothing crazy has happened. What about neighborhood stories? Melina and Anthony have a more distant friendship, and that's it. Okay, no one has died, which is good. But looks like we need some food here. So Sophia, you're gonna have to do some cooking. So do that now because you're gonna have to feed some infants probably once you are done. And Heinrich, well, let's see, or yeah, there's too many blondes now. Okay, you're gonna go take care of your needs. Yeah, you guys got it. Now, what about, oh yeah, the animals need help. Maria did feed Honey last night and they became friends. So I think you are going to come and clean the shed. He's going to complain about the holiday. He's complaining about Agnes's birthday, which is funny. Oh, we need to add food. So let's refill that first and then clean. And we'll wake up Maria to feed the chickens. Oh, and he's drinking from this water. Perfect. You're gonna get sick. So, Alexander, you want to go sing about your sister's birthday? Let's lecture her about drinking from puddles. Even though you don't get a water supply in this game, there's no water bowls unless you're a horse. Oh, you want to have a child? Yes. But Heinrich want to become friends with Marie. That's really cute. Maybe Alexander and Heinrich can go visit Marie together. That would be nice. So after you guys eat, the kids are doing some chores, and then they can try for a baby. And Alexander can take Heinrich to go visit his aunt and see. She's married, I think, in the same house, like same house she was. It's like, I know we haven't been to the store in a while, but there's just like so much going on. So I think after today, unless something else happens, and so we'll go take care of what we need to here. Oh, no. So going to Marie's might take a bit. So we'll go to Agnes's after that. And then maybe on Sunday tomorrow, we will go to the store, maybe. They have 14,000. And in my mind, like, the store is running. It's not just open like once a week, essentially, if that. Yeah. Sophia was feeding the infants. So you're gonna have to put them down. We have Jared Swanson here, and I think he's at the orphanage, if I remember. Oh, they all need to pee. Why don't you come and meet him? Like, you guys can have friends. All right, now you guys, all the kids are inside, of course. You guys can go up here. This is like the woohoo room and try for a baby while someone cleans this cow. Heinrich, you can do that. Oh, and she has a fever, but she doesn't have like the swirly rashes, which is the one that we roll for. So that's good. We don't want that one to like spread throughout the house. We just dealt with the plague. Oh, Ulan, who is intense. She is... Was Honey gonna sleep next to you? Oh, can you... No, Honey's going away. Alright, I guess they are done, and she's telling a bedtime story, so let's take this pregnancy test, and hopefully another one, and then... Because after that, she'll be an adult, and we have to wait a little while. I'm saying like a year after they become an infant, so like day 3 would be... They're infants for 5 days, so like 3 out of 5, they can try again. Oh, she is pregnant. Yay! Hopefully not more twins. She has had 2 sets of twins, and I mean, this household is pretty full. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we only have room for 3 more. But you're doing fine, and so is Heinrich. So we're going to go take him to see Marie. Here we are. Here is Johnny. I think I saw... Oh no, I thought that was Elizabeth. No, she might have died. I don't remember. But you can meet him, like a polite introduction, no flirting. And then there's so much horse poop. Oh, yeah, the door's over here. Nope, not switch control. Nope. Over here. The bathroom door. Go knock on the bathroom door. Wow, you and Johnny are best friends now. Jeez. I mean, that's good. Okay, so it's just him and Marie. Where is Marie? She off in the world somewhere? Probably. Said she was home. No, she isn't here. Never mind. Okay, well, we wanted to be friends with Marie, but instead I guess we just met her new husband, who... That's apparently not your cold weather. Okay, well... In that case, let's just go visit Agnes. Because there's really nothing going on here. And I don't know if him and Marie will have another child or have any children. He's pretty young. So he's barely a young adult. And she is, yeah, almost an... Oh my gosh, she's almost an elder. So, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they had a child. They'll give her a little bit of extra time. But yeah, let's go see Agnes. Because Marie, who we wanted to see, is not here. So we're back with Agnes, and I think let's have you age up first. And we will some commands to age to young adult, so you're not too far behind Anthony. because he aged up a few days ago, I think. And you will also be a bro. I don't think so. No. Overachiever. You have her be impulsive, macabre, slow-witted, serious, and a kleptomaniac. Yes. Your husband kind of seems to love your chaos, so it's, well, probably being, I think the queen, was it Queen Regent, I think. It's not gonna be a good look, but he looks kind of insane. So now we need to find Lucy, who's over here. Oh, your grandmother is right here. She can age you up. No, not Lucy. Oh my God. No, Amy. It's not. Tomorrow is Lucy. Come and age up Amy. That was almost bad. And Amy is going to be cautious. Oh, she's got Agnes's brown hair. Cool. So I'm gonna hop into cast with her real quick. We haven't been in cast at all this episode. And then we will do our death rolls. So here we have Amy, very cute. And since they are a royal family, not like a super rich, I mean, 10,000 is decent in this time. They're gonna start to get a little bit fancier clothing. So we'll have to, I should have done that while I was in cast, give his mother a little bit of an update, but yeah, we'll kind of progress that. And I think I might have him, I believe there is a monarch career. Yeah, monarch of the land. So 500 an hour, perfect. So they, no. So since we're not playing this household too much, it probably won't make that much of a difference, but it is nice. So let's just get to it and do these rolls. So we'll start with Amy. We do not want 12, 16, or 18. And she makes it. And then for Agnes, we don't want 6, 11, or 13. Agnes, oh, okay. They both make it. Perfect. So, you two, she's like, it's time. Does she still not want children? Yeah. She knows she needs to, but is not quite happy about it. But it's what is demanded, so you're gonna try for another. Oh, he's just like a pessimistic guy, Willem. What are you guys gonna do? Don't get any ideas. You don't need more children here. Now you guys are done. Let's do a pregnancy test. And oh, he has a sleep mask. Okay. Yeah, we should change that. And oh, I know there's a hearing aids, but it's kind of like little plugs, you think, to sleep. Yeah. Oh, you are pregnant. Not happy. But maybe we'll change it. I don't know. It's not, it kind of also matches her personality. So, you guys are all set. We will also be seeing them very soon for little Lucy. It's already 6 p.m. So, I don't really have, I mean, we could go to the store, but I'm not really feeling that. And I do want to make some more things. Oh, we got some mac and cheese. So I think I might end it here. Didn't get, oh, we can get rid of like Agnes's birthday. Didn't get really too far. Okay, wow. You know, actually, we'll stay in this household because we need to be here tomorrow and just walking around in a wedding dress. Let's give them a couple cribs. Okay, we have a couple cribs. We can put the infants in there. And then I am going to assign, no, you don't have to woohoo. Oh God. Let's do that. And we are going to assign this to you and to Agnes. And I should get rid of that purple mirror. But down here, we'll assign this to your mother. And that way everyone's all set. Move that crib out of here so they can both access it. And okay, this bothers me so much that it's like glitching, but I guess not enough for me to do anything. I guess like, yeah, you guys will have more options on the food you can eat than the peasants. So yeah, we'll just, no, never mind. You're going to make fruit salad while Cash, you go and we're gonna put Amy here, and then Lucy, your grandmother, we'll put you here. Okay, we're having a little glitch. I'm going to teleport Abby up here and let's see if now we can put her to bed. He was just like T-posing and dropping her, which I'm sure is great for her development. Oh, and I think we're having the same problem. Yep. Okay, well, okay. So I guess infants are not going to be in the cribs, but they're in the right room. And we have Clara is here, coming to see Willem. Here, invite her in. Let's see if anything else has happened. I don't really think so. We go down here. We knew that. We had some age ups. Laxmi is an adult and she lucked out. They're no longer a side household. Layla is part of Marie's family. She's a teen. And Maurice is a teen. Oh, that's right. I knew their birthdays were the same day. So yeah, we'll need to give him a makeover. So I think my plan will just be Lucy's birthday. We can age her up at midnight. I am fine with that. And then we will probably call it a day. Since especially the cribs aren't working, which is annoying. But I do like this little tracking of the lineage. I wonder how many generations it will go, especially if they become like a non-royal, essentially, or like they lose like any nobility. I don't know. Or if they always, someone in the family has to be a royal. I guess we'll find out. And also, as of right now, there are only 2 royal families. We have the Glimmerbrooks and Windenburg, and then obviously the Hoffmans for Forgotten Hollow. I might go through a couple other worlds, like go to Glimmerbrook, be a different family. So they moved on and didn't leave anyone behind to continue to rule Glimmerbrook. And then also maybe Ravenwood or any of the worlds that we're kind of going to, Henford on Bagley. And kind of, they could have their own royal families, or I don't think there's a way with the royalty mod to rule essentially multiple worlds, even the similar ones. Because I feel like Windenburg and Henford on Bagley, it could be the same royal family. That's the only thing I really miss, or really would like for from the expansion pack, would be that where you can establish that pretty easily. Oh, Clara, this is kind of weird. Agnes is sleeping and you're coming to have a chat with your son while he's sitting on the bed. He was just mourning, I think his sister? Or I don't remember who Kristen. It's so much faster being able to use this and be able to search. So, okay, Kristen was his stepsister. No, that was his sister. Okay, I was confused. Oh wait, and I just said, yeah, him and Willem look a little too much alike. So he's not talking to his mother. He's talking to, what would Clara be? Because his stepdad's mom. So Kristen was his sister. Okay, yeah. He looks too much like his stepdad. I got confused. This makes it even weirder. But it's after midnight. So, I'm just impatient. You're going to go wake up Lucy. And then, so this way, next episode we'll start probably in the main household. We'll give it like a fresh day. And I just want to try to, my goal is always to have like a 1 full year covered. So, or close to. So if we start in like the middle of 1353, we end like in 1354, or we have like that full year or something. So, oh God. Oh, I was like, what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You did wake her up though. You're gonna age her up. And we have Kristen here coming to see her nieces. Okay, apparently he can't pick her up. Is like Amy in the way? I'm gonna teleport her here. Can someone else pick her up? Here, you try to. Or was it because that's what someone else was trying to? No. And so if I'm not in the household and I go to an age up, I can do it with MC Command Center. If I try to do it with MC Command Center, they will have to pick them up if I'm in the household right now. So, what if we... And it's like 2 in the morning. No one's gonna come over. And we have Flora, who's a vampire. She lives in Windberg, but, okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch control to Flora, just so I can use MC Command Center, and she's already... Oh, it might kick her back to her house. Hopefully not, because I think she was about to leave. I say because she's already there, but... I was trying to avoid at least, like, multiple loading screens, but we might not. Okay, it brought us back to her house, and I got really worried because I was kind of a long loading screen, and I didn't save. Okay, she's the only one here, so, okay, there we go. I was like, we're already on control of her. Okay, so she did stay here, but, this is the house? So come and knock on the door. Can we just like bust? We could just bust in. Now we can age up Lucy. So Flora was a part of the family-ish. She was way back with Eleanor from Gen 1. I think it was someone married her. But we now need to change her to a toddler. Hopefully next episode we don't have this issue. No, every time I did this before and it worked. When I was doing the plague, no one would come and pick up the toddler or the infant. Oh, wow. She just like... Oh. Oh, go. I think she is a toddler, but she's laying like she's an infant. That did not go according to plan. So hopefully you're not like forever broken. Well, you're a toddler now. So I'm going to Cass and give her a makeover and we'll do her death roll. So here we have Lucy. She is talkative and bubbly. That's what she aged up with. And I gave her like fancier dresses. So I think these are cute. I just downloaded a few of these. And I'm thinking maybe like the House of Hoffman will be like blue. That's what we're going for. Bjergsen's where I also associate with blue. So maybe that's where they got the inspiration from Willem. But Lucy, we need to do a death roll. So toddlers need to avoid 4, 8, and 12. And you make it. So this is perfect. Everyone has survived this episode, and she is absolutely adorable. All right, and I did it that way, using MC, because previously when I've aged up infants to toddlers in Cass, they've glitched. Like, Yeah, I think I had that, like, the infant, like, sitting thing or whatever they used to do. So I'm just, like, paranoid about that. So hopefully you won't be glitched. And next time we will go back to the main household. I'm sure we'll have a couple bursts happen, and should put a toddler bed in here too. So we're gonna end it here. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button. And as always, if you are not subscribed, please do. And I will see you soon. Bye.